It's an industry with a long and important history in northern BC, and forestry was king at the start of the Natural Resource Forum. Industry reps addressed a full house about the work that will be needed to ensure the industry remains viable, especially with new players on the land base.
Forestry launched the Natural Resources Forum, highlighting some of the opportunities and challenges facing an industry that has struggled in recent years. The provincial government is still in its timber supply review.
There's different timing and different schedules for each of the timber supply reviews. So we're busy working in each area, making sure that as we look through the midterm, that we've got the most accurate information that we need in order to make those determinations going forward for that midterm timber supply.
Opportunities are a resurgence of the U.S. housing market and Asian demand for lumber that has risen from 13.5% of BC's production in 2003 to 41% 10 years later. Our currency is also a bonus right now.
The fact that the loonie has been falling a little bit, that's good news for exporters. And while we're an industry that pride ourselves in being ready and being able to handle both a strong Canadian dollar or a weaker Canadian dollar, there's no question that we do benefit from a slightly weaker dollar.
But some challenges are a softwood lumber agreement with the U.S., which expires next year, and an annual allowable cut that will be reduced by nearly half.
That's forecast past 2020 to come down closer to 40 million cubic meters. And so if you think about the amount of milling capacity that's been in the system to deal with 70 million cubic meters, one's likely to conclude you're not going to need that much milling capacity to deal with something like 40 million cubic meters.
Government and industry both agree there will have to be adjustments for lumber producers, especially in the interior.
Companies will have to make business decisions as that is known. And then our role is to continue to work with those companies, but our role as government is also to work closely with the communities and look at how we work in those adjustments in the communities, look at the other opportunities, the economic diversification. That's a lot what this forum and Resources Forum is about.
There are also worries about making sufficient adjustments to training programs to address skill shortages, especially with other resource sectors growing. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.